The 2023 Acura RDX. This SUV initially came out for the 2019 model year as a fully redesigned model, but now we're moving on to the 2023. And what's new? Well, there's a few things. They're adding 3 years of Acura Link for free for the first 3 years, and that's like your security and your remote packages. That's going to be free for 3 years. And now they are also offering 2 years of free Acura maintenance. 2 years or 24,000 miles, which is great because this is now much closer to something like the BMW and the Genesis products, which offer 3 years or 36,000 miles of free maintenance service. Both of those companies offer that, and now Acura is now one step closer to matching them, which I think is great. I believe Lexus offers 1 year and 12,000 miles worth of free maintenance. Otherwise, just a free oil change essentially is what Lexus is offering. So all of this sounds good for the 2023 RDX, except there's one thing. They upped the price by about $750 to purchase a new 2023 RDX. So whatever savings that you just got through all these free maintenance packages and free Acura Link, well, that pretty much all disappeared when they hiked up the price by about $750 across the board for the different trim levels. So really nothing is free and nothing's really changed with the 2023 RDX either. In fact, the main changes occurred in 2022. So if you own that particular model year, you should be pretty happy with that. And what did the 2022 get? Well, it got improved driving dynamics, it got a little bit quieter, and they offered more standard technology, such as Acura Watch, which is Acura's term for their safety features, like blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation braking system, road departure mitigation, etc., etc. All that is standard, even with the base model RDX, and I really appreciate Acura doing that. Otherwise, everything else remains the same. The styling was also slightly refreshed for 2022 as well. All those changes continue for 2023. The vehicle is still powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, producing 272 horsepower and 280 pounds-feet of torque, and it's still made it to that 10-speed automatic transmission. The vehicle will do around 21 to 22 mpg in the city and 26 to 28 mpg out on the highway, depending on if you get the front-wheel drive or the super handling package, and I certainly recommend going with the super handling all-wheel drive. Now, the 10.2-inch center display, that I am not a huge fan of. In fact, I believe that this 10.2-inch screen, this is pretty much one of the worst infotainments I've ever used in a vehicle, unfortunately. However, the good thing is for these newer model years, 2022s and up, they're offering wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I think is a huge blessing. First of all, it's wireless, and second of all, if you just live in either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, the infotainment annoyances shouldn't bother you. So I do appreciate that. You have an option of getting open pore wood, Milano leather, 16-way power adjustable front seats. These are all available on the higher trim levels. And the most important option, in my opinion, to get is the 16-speaker 710-watt ELS Studio 3D premium audio system. It truly is one of the best audio systems you can get without paying 6 figures for a car. In fact, this ELS Studio 3D, the Mark Levinson, and the Bowers & Wilkins found in the Volvo products, these are pretty much the best audio systems under $100,000 in my opinion. And here's the thing, you can get a 12-speaker ELS audio system when you jump up it one trim level to the technology package, but that's not the same as the 16-speaker. You really have to get the 16-speaker 3D to get the full effect, and unfortunately you have to at least step up to the A-spec model or the advanced packages for you to get that. And that's why at that point I think it is actually worth just paying up and getting a fully loaded A-spec advanced package super handling all-wheel drive model for around $55,000, $54,500. I think that is the best way of enjoying this RDX. It's a good product, so that should be worth it to most people. But of course, if you want to skip out on some of those options, which I don't really recommend you doing, you can just get a base model RDX for around 42 grand. So not too many changes. Your main changes happened in 2022. But let me know your thoughts. If you are an owner, how has it been holding up for you? Are you satisfied with your RDX? Do you like the way it drives? Because driving wise, that's what really sets Acura apart from a company like Lexus, because I just feel like the Acura vehicles have a better tuned chassis, and I just think it makes it a little bit more fun to drive and a little bit sharper, more of an engaging experience. That's why I appreciate this company, but let me know your thoughts. Thanks again for watching. Take care and goodbye.